Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. If you see smoke, it's Palo Santo. Um, it's clearing the space from the other reading, and plus, because it has a sweet scent, just changing the frequency in the room. The sage has a different kind of smell. I'm doing this reading because what day was this? I wrote it in my notes. On the 5th, I was watching this video from this healer named Mark Bajorski. And the name of the video that I was watching was How to Clear Disease, Sickness, and Depression, and it said something work or something. But it talked about how spiritual attacks affect your body. And when he was talking, it wasn't that I didn't believe him, but I was trying to make the connection, trying to understand, because when I watch my other readers, they talk about an energetic attack. And the way that I was seeing energetic attack, I was thinking of it as word magic spells, like that. Using, because I'm really careful of the wording I use, because I know words have power. But I didn't understand how the body took in that energy energetically. I was just trying to figure it out. And then yesterday I was in the car. Well, let me go back, because I wanna go back to what he was saying. He was talking about, how they say the journey is not a destination but a way of life. He was saying healing is not a destination but a way of life. And then he was saying you should say to yourself, I am not sick, I am well, I am happy, I am strong, I am well, I am healed, I am high vibes, I am amazing, I am powerful, I am self-healing, I am beautiful, I am a beautiful mechanism, I am well, I am healthy, I am happy, I am healthy. And then what he began to say, which this is what really got me, and I didn't write it all. Well, no, I wrote what I could, and then I just wanted to listen because it was so interesting. I never really thought about it. He was talking about, like, from the top of your head to, like, your forehead part. It was the way that you are affected is by whatever you have eaten, seen, or heard. And if you have these headaches and things like that, it is the brain, what is within the brain and blocked out what happened or what you experienced in the past. So if you get those headaches and things like that, it's those type of attacks. And it's anger, fear, stuck in your head, and you keep living there in those timelines. And then it's the food you're eating too, because we use all of our senses, to live on this world. So whatever happens mentally to you, some people connect it with food, or they connect it with their sight, because the brain, the brain works within every other area of our body. So I thought that was deep. And then he talked about our eyes. What did you witness? Things that make you sad, angry, upset, that that's how you know, if your eyes are affected spiritually, you need to look at beautiful things and situations to change the frequency. And then for the ears, the same thing. It's your environment. What are you hearing? And I talked about that before on my channel. I don't know. I got a lot of videos, so, but I talk because I am a musician and I have a degree in music. I know that the frequency of the music is very important. And I know that the lyrics that you listen to, because they're spells, there is important. You need to really be mindful of the music you're listening to, and also the frequency, and that the even if you're mindful of the words of the lyrics, sometimes it's hard to discern the frequency because the powers that be, they changed the frequency in the instruments. They changed them. And I can tell the difference when I hear it. Like with Ty Tribbett, he changes the frequency. A lot of people don't. If you ask him, he probably just give you a look, but he changes the frequency in that music. It does start out the way that it starts out, but he changes the frequency in that music, and so that real healing can take place. But a lot of the music that you listen to is not good for you because it reiterates a lot of negativity that you might have already been experiencing in your life. That's a whole nother video in itself, because a lot of people say, oh, it's not that, it's this and that and that, and I'm like, no, I know, I studied it, and I probably, you know, that is part of my journey, part of my mission, talking about that frequency of that music, because there are certain tones you listen to and it's pure demonic, and then there are tones you listen to and it's pure heaven. But that's a whole nother discussion. Now, he talked about shoulders, and the shoulders are where you carry the weight of the world on you. It's your trials and tribulations of life, your burdens. That's where you hold that energy. And it's you need to start saying no to people and say yes to yourself. Make yourself the priority, not others. Now, the heart area was really important, and it talks about the sensitivity, the connection to your soul. It's where the real you is. Your heart has its own brain. Most people don't believe me. It does. It has its own brain. We have a brain up in our head that functions, help connects to all the other parts of the body. But the heart functions as its own individual system as well. It has a brain there. Not getting into the anatomy and physiology of it, but I do know that it has its own brain. And when it's affected, you suffer long term. You're not being who you were meant to be, and that affects your heart. That's why a lot of people have heart disease, heart attacks, heart murmurs. They want to attack you in your heart space, your heart chakra, because if they can get you there, because the top of the head is your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat. Low battery. Here we go with that again. That happened in a video before. This is no coincidence. I'm going to let it. I didn't address it last time, but yeah. Somebody's trying to get me to get distracted. If it cuts off, it cuts off. I'm not even using it now. The top 3 chakras of your body align you with the divine in your tree of life energy. Low battery. I'm going to give you a visual. Hopefully I can find it real quick. I forgot about that. Let me see. wasn't expecting to do this. I'm not using this deck. That's why I know it's on here. Here it is right here. On your life path. This is these three divine are with the divine. These are down with the, this isn't even the heart chakra, but they do align with those. Darn it. Let me see. Heart chakra. They align with that too, but no, we're not doing that. Let me find the heart chakra one, the one with the chakras.
No battery.
I hear you, but you can go and do whatever you're gonna do. Just go on and shut up and cut off. But you have the top three and the bottom three are with the earth. And a lot of times, if they can attack you in the top three, you're bound spiritually.
No battery.
You're bound spiritually, and that means you cannot connect with Source, with God, the divine, you can't connect with your higher power, your higher self. Here it is. Okay, so, and there they are, right? Let me make sure. Okay, these are the top three: crown, third eye,
no battery,
throat chakra. Those connect you with the divine. Your base, sacral, base, and solar plexus connect you on the lower plane. This is your confidence, creativity. Your security, your sexuality, and your confidence are the bottom three. And the top three this is in the earthly plane, and these are up with the divine. This is how you connect with the divine. This is how you manifest on earth. Let me give it to you that way. You manifest on earth with these three. You get the messages from the divine on how to do so with these three. But this one in the center of the heart is a bridge to all of them. And it affects, I'm going to let it keep talking. It affects you on your tree of life journey. It affects you because since I got this out and we're going this route, I'll give you the meanings of those.
No battery.
Just going to go off. I'm not fighting with you this time. I'm not going to let you distract me. It's a lot. I write my notes and everything on here.
No battery.
Somebody wants you to remain in low energy. That's why this keeps doing this. Somebody is not aligning. They're not aligning with their chakras. I didn't address it last time. And a lot of you are in low energy.
No battery.
So this message is paramount. And I don't mind that I'm taking the time to do this because I think it's really important that you understand this. Because I wrote all the okay, it went out. Here we go. This is the crown, which is Kether. And that's the divine, the God, whoever you call your higher self. This one is Chakma, wisdom, and its masculine energy.
Low battery.
See, they don't want me talking about this. The third Sephirah is Bina, which is understanding. So you need the understanding and wisdom to take place once you get the information from the divine. The fourth one, which is masculine energy, is kindness, and that's Chesed. The fifth Sephirah
Low battery.
is Javerna, discipline. You need the discipline, but you need kindness as well. You need to balance these out. Six is beauty, Teferet. And that is while you're learning all these things, you need to learn the beauty of the lessons that you're learning.
Low battery.
Seven, masculine energy is eternity, Netzach. Eight is splendor, Had. Nine is Yezid, your foundation that you get before you come to 10, which is Malkuth. And these are all the different lessons. Now, there are other lessons. If you see all these other numbers in here,
Low battery.
those are the main our major arcanas that you're dealing with, lessons that you're dealing with within your life cycle. Now, one day I'll actually do a full. I wasn't expecting to pull that card out to do that right now, but because I started talking about the chakra system, I wanted to give you a video on it.
Low battery.
It should just go. It's plugged up. It shouldn't be. The battery shouldn't be low. I thought about that. The last video. It's plugged up. It's getting continuous electricity from its source. Yet it's saying low battery. So that something is going on there, that even
Low
though
battery.
you're connected to the source, you're being drained some kind of way. Let's get on with the reading. I wasn't expecting this for this to happen tonight, but since we're talking about, let me keep going. The reason why I pulled all that out was because yesterday I was driving in my car,
Low battery.
and I just started I reached back to rub my back, and I was like, wait a minute, because in your back are your kidneys. Your kidneys filter out all the poisons in your body. Now, when you're being spiritually attacked, your body filters that out as well.
Low battery.
Or if you don't filter it out, it backs up and it hurts. So that's why I wanted to come on and do this reading, because if you're being spiritually attacked, it's in your body. Thanatos. Let's pull it out. Hut. Now you want to go out. Look, see, it's still clowning. It is still clowning. I'm not even paying you no attention. You can do whatever you gonna do. You gonna do whatever you want to do. But you don't have no power. I stopped the reading last time and I let you have your way. But you don't get it this time. You don't get my energy. Somebody wants my energy, and they can't have it. It's not yours. Oh, I passed it. Death. going to go on and read it. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation. But the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wing, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. And the underworld is your dark night of the soul. You're dealing with all your issues. It's a lot of dark work, healing work. Now, when it's in the light, when you're working on it, you're grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is. But when you are in that negative frequency, you are fear or insensitive to old age, illness, the dying. So you're fearing. You fear death and everything, but you know, when you are in alignment with it, you know that it's going to come, but you know it's going to be another rebirth. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. So, a lot of people who work in those fields, they deal with this energy a lot, and a lot of them need to have their chakras cleansed. They need to be purified. They need to have their, because they're dealing with a lot of negative energies, and I understand how they could be burnt out. Facing Thanatos, the death, leads us to Aletheia, the truth. Yeah, once you die, that's it. That's the truth. There's nothing. Once you're gone, that's it. You transform into another being. So a lot of you are dying to be reborn again. What is this? It's so funny because I'm here by myself, but I hear, well, Casper's in her crate. I hear these sounds and I'm like, you better go on because I don't have time for no silliness. What is this? LXXVI. The soul of the world, all that is. So somebody's dying, and then this is tending to the sacred details of life. Anima mundi epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Amina Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. Now, if you're not in this energy, you're overwhelmed by the bigness of existence. But when you are in your light, you're tending to the sacred details of life after experiencing death. And there's venom there too, so you're dealing with the poisons of the world. But I'm not sure what cards are going to come up in this reading, but I wanted to do a reading on it. I wanted to give a message on it because a lot of you all are ending things, death. And you're ending things that have poisoned you, because this is the Sagittarius moon. You all are dealing with energies clearing energies that have poisoned you. That's why that venom is there. And you're going through this deep transformation so that you can deal with the world. You can deal with the true you and deal with the world with different eyes. Can I have a message? Tower moment. A lot of you are understanding this right now. Can I have a message? Ten of Wands. Releasing burdens that were put on you. This is another 10 of Swords. Lies, cheating, backstabbing. These are burdens that were put on you by other people. These words were by other people, and for some reason you were taking on that energy. Can I have another card? Nine of Swords. These burdens were done to keep you in your head, mentally, keep you mentally in prison, give you nightmares, make you feel like you don't know what to do. But no. And a lot of you were in this energy for a long time. I know I was. I'm not going to even lie about it. But you're balanced. You're able to manifest to help others. This is the card where you can not only help yourself, you're good, but you're able to help others. This is the Queen of Swords. And this Queen of Swords, she has it raised up. She's in her truth. She's clear about ending that burden. She's clear that she has enough to not only support herself, but to help others. She's clear on that. And she's clear that if she needs to cut somebody's head off, she know how to do that too. And she's in Bina energy, which is feminine energy, which I had shown you before. Queens. She's in this energy right here. Can I have another card? A lot of you are stars. Stars here, but stars elsewhere. You were a star before you came here, another time, another place. And a lot of you are dying to get back into it. Get back into the world. Once you die and transform. Once you die, that means cleared a lot of mess. When you're reborn, when you come out of that death, when you come out of that, you're much wiser. And sometimes when you have that type of death, it's an awakening where it allows you to really know who you are. You know, when you get to that point, like, who am I? You know, since I'm going through this, what is this about? Help from your ancestors, the aliens, and everybody else. I can't wait to get in my new place where I can pull out the alien cards and let y'all see them. You are releasing. You don't have to defend yourself. You do not have to defend yourself. Some, people are going to come at you because of this Ten of Wands. You're releasing burdens to balance yourself out from the people who put burdens on you. They want you to feel like you need to be defensive, but you're not even paying them any attention. You're an Empress energy. Empresses don't fight. Can I have another message? Ten of Wands. What's going on with these Ten of Wands? King of Swords energy again. Clarity. And Hermit. That's after going in. While you were in that death energy, you were getting clear on some things. And while you were in Hermit energy, you were in Chizit and Tippereth energy. You were in those energies. I put my little paper away. So you'll have to go, oh, here it is right here. Let me see if I have it where I can show it. If I moved it, you're out of luck. You're out of luck because it's gone now. Oh, well. Whoa. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to search for it again. I might just make another copy of it. But yeah, you went within. You went within to be clear. You want to be clear about this burden. Can't make it up. And you got the message from the High Priestess. You're not telling anyone. You're not telling anyone. You know, when you talk too much, people can use it against you. Somebody need to hear that. You don't have to tell everybody. And because you kept your mouth shut, the Wheel of Fortune is here under this. This is why you're able to help others and help yourself. You're working with spirit, or you have a team with 2 other people. But you could be working with spirit. You know, you're working with your masculine and feminine energies and spirit to help balance you out. Mind, body, and soul. Past, present, and future. It could be any of those things to balance yourself out. One more card. You're releasing 8 of Swords energy. Now my cards are upright, but those 2 came out. You're releasing this mental imprisonment that this was supposed to put you in. This death was supposed, if you stayed in the dark energy, you weren't healing. You're releasing that energy because you got clear about it You went within to get clear about it, and because you did that, you were gifted with the wheel of fortune, allowing you to be able to come back and give to others as well as for yourself. And giving can be, it could be monetary. You know, most people talk about monetary, but it's a pentacle, so it could be information. You know, it could be a gift, something you're able to give to others that they can use. And why? Because you're doing that, you're releasing yourself from mental imprisonment that was meant to keep you defensive. Meant to keep you defensive and meant to keep you in lack, making you feel like you need to hold on to everything. But Four of Pentacles is you're stable. You're good. But if you listened to the powers that be, you don't have anything. Now, if you didn't have anything, why are they energetically taking from you then? Why did they put you in situations to have you abused and mentally imprisoned if you know, if it wasn't an issue? They wouldn't have to do any of these things to you if, you know, they didn't want what you had, where they felt good enough. Most of the time when people project those things saying, oh, you don't have anything, you have something they want. And they want you to feel bad so you don't use it. Being serious. Now, I'm going to pull, you know, these cards are really, I want to really get into them, but I can't get into them at this location because I'll have to pull out other stuff. But we're going to pull up the tarot cards that most people are used to looking at. And on the bottom, we have the World. So there is a new cycle coming. And that's where this is coming in. New cycles coming in. Can I have a message? Yeah, it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly because you're releasing burdens. And because you're releasing burdens, other people are having tower moments. I don't see a body here, but I see a broomstick on the ground, and I see a kitty that's hiding. I never saw that before. There's the kitty. There's the broom. Now, she could have just used her wand and zapped. You know, that could be what happened too. You might be using your power. Can I have another message? The Hierophant. You're getting, when I see this, these are traditions, rituals. You're balancing out because you know, even though you may not be as rigid as most hierophants are, like the Pope and all that. You see, she's meditating. She's not in a cloak, and she don't have a wand touching people and got her finger doing all that crazy stuff that you see in the decks. She's doing things differently, yet there is still some type of order to her life. And she has other people doing it as well. So you will be doing other ways of gaining the knowledge that you need. Because this is leadership. There's a lot of things with this. And this is because you put things to rest. You put things to rest because you ain't fighting no more. You done with that. I'm not defending you. You're not defending yourself anymore. Can I have a message? Ten of Swords. And it came out on the bottom with that other deck, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're done with this. You you know, balancing things out because what was done was done. You got away with it. Well, you thought you got away with it. But that tower moment, that's that same little black cat that was hiding when she zapped that tower. And it could be these people too. These are the people that did the Ten of Swords to you. There's only 3 of them here, but it's a 5 of Swords. So 2 people were missing. We don't know who those 2 people were, but we see 3 of them. And one of them is crying. She got 2 swords in her hand. And this one just don't even know. They're confused. But they did something to you. But you've released that. Can I have a message? This is past, something from the past. This is where the whoever backstabbed you, it was from the past. And you need to be careful about it because during this cycle, they could be coming back to try to get you not to remember them in this energy. They want you to think of them in this energy. But you need to go within and get clear about it. Yeah. Death. You need to end it. Whoever backstabbed you, they're getting their karma. Will come around, go around. What you do to others comes back to you. Something's ending for them, but something's transforming for you. Because you've gotten clarity about who this is and you've gone within to work things out. You were wounded, but that's okay. You had your wand, and they were throwing those 8 wands to you and they couldn't do anything to you. But you're still here. Oh, you holding 2 wands, so you were able to take 1 wand. You were able to make a decision while those 7 wands were coming at you. Look at that. 7 wands. 7 wands are on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wands are on the ground. She's holding 2. You knew you were being backstabbed. Okay. That's why you put things to rest. You ended things, or the divine ended them for you. Now the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to give you something that you desire. And it's going to be unconventional. An unconventional relationship. The Hierophant is a relationship too. And you're going to be healed. You're healing yourself. And that's why you're not in this 8 of Swords energy anymore. Here's another 8. You're working. You're coming out of that bound energy because you're working. You're creating. You're manifesting. Not using anyone else's energy. You're using your own energy. And you're able to do that because you're stable. Four coins is stability. You have enough for you. Six of coins is where you have enough for you, but you can help others as well. So a lot of you that's going through this Thanos and this other energy, that's what you're experiencing. I'm a little nosy. Um, I'll pull one card for each section, and then we're going to be done with this. But there's the Six of Pentacles again. You're going to be able to share with others. What's coming forward? Hope was something you hoped for. Is coming quickly. It's going to transform something. This card wanted to come out. So, King of Cups. Something emotional. Something that you've been dealing with. That's not too many cups came out. I'm kind of shocked. I don't think any cups came out. Yeah, no cups. But whatever this was, it was a lot of swords. Mentally, it was affecting you emotionally. Whatever was done to you with those swords was done to cripple you mentally, emotionally. But you're changing that. You're working. You're doing the work. Can I have a message on this Hierophant? With this relationship or whatever it is, you're getting judgment. And that judgment is going to allow you to have an unconventional relationship. Can't make this shit up. Because you were backstabbed. Oh, Lord. All right. Okay. Somebody backstabbed you because they wanted your security. They wanted your position as Queen of Pentacles. But they're stuck. They are stuck. Because what they thought they were getting into turned out to be a hit and run. Hit it and quit it. You know, they got played. Not only that, can't make this up. Oh, somebody don't want this. Somebody don't want this message coming out. You're moving forward. Let's keep it plain. But Five of Swords, jealousy, envy, hatred. They were watching. They were watching whatever it was you had going on. And they wanted it to stop. Things were coming quick. Where's those? I showed you those nine of wands. Yeah, the messages. If things were happening fast, I'm not keeping them. But the divine ended it. They ended that. They ended it. They ended the Wheel of Fortune, ended it, and put them in heartbreak because they were trying to take something that was not theirs. There's the Queen of Swords, and she has her sword up, ready to chop somebody's head off. It's the truth. Whatever was going on was the truth. They were doing things to this lover, these lovers. Oh, they don't want to talk about it. Oh. There it is. They don't want to talk about it. High Priestess. They keeping quiet. They're keeping quiet. Whatever this good fortune is that's coming for you, she's not talking about it. But whatever it is going to be fair. It's going to be fair. Whatever was taken, whatever was done, you'll get it back. Because you have been working. Not only will you get it back, you'll get more. You're going to get more. It's in reverse. 5 of Cups. You're not going to be unhappy. You're not going to be unhappy even though this is under where they backstabbed you. You're going to be fine. You do have things coming your way. Offers. You have offers coming your way. This was something else. Final response. Nope, I want to use this one. What does the future well, what's the final message? Let's just do it like that. What's the final message? Knight of Cups again. The final message has something to do with an offer. Something's ending. There is a soulmate relationship. They both have their cups, but they're good. Took a lot of strength to get to this point. Can I have another message? Oh, this message is longer than the other one. Great. There's going to be some whoops. You know, it's young energy. So be patient with that person. You're going to be creating things. And it's going to be things that you love. Can I have just 2 more cards? Somebody, whoever was bringing you a burden, you have left it. And they're going to be left with that burden. Because they were trying to manifest that burden for you, but return to sender. Yep. They thought they was being slick, but look. They walking right back into a trap that they thought they were making for you. That's why you're not going to be sad. Somebody is going to be in 10 of Cups. And there's that relationship again. Soulmate, lover relationship. It's coming quickly. It's coming your way. All right. Final message is that you are stable. You're going to be able to manifest the things that you're stable. Let me do it this way so you can see it. You are stable. You're going to be able to manifest the things that you need. Oh, Empress is underneath that. And because you're doing that, offers will come your way. Offers that are good for you are going to come your way. And message clarity is coming your way. Clarity, the truth about whatever was done. And this is what they wanted for you. They wanted all this fighting to go on. But it's not happening. You were spared that. All right. You all have a good evening. I will be back probably tomorrow sometime. Early, probably. It's almost an hour. Oh my God. Let me let you all go. Thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wounds with Z. Peace.